Phrasal verbs are a combination of a core verb and a verbal particle. A verbal particle is part of a verb. It's not a preposition or an adverb. Down is a common verbal particle. But what is down contributing to a phrasal verb? How is the verbal particle down different from the adverb down? Verbal particles are based on prepositions and adverbs, but they aren't the same. We have to start with the meanings of prepositions and adverbs to understand the meanings of verbal particles. The adverb down means to move to a lower place. If I say, look down, I mean look in the direction of the ground. When down becomes a verbal particle, the meaning changes to something more abstract. It can become like a metaphor. The meaning can be stretched. If the most basic meaning of down is movement to a lower place, how is that connected with our everyday experiences? If we're in good health, we spend most of our time in a vertical position. If we are in poor health, we are probably in a horizontal position. A horizontal position is a lower position. As a result, we think of negative things like poor health, low status, failure, and decline as down. Let's look at some examples where down means decline. To drag means to bring by force or compulsion. For example, Mary dragged her best friend Jane to a company Christmas party. To drag plus down means to force someone into a bad situation or condition. For example, parasitic diseases, which could be controlled with proper medical treatment, drag down the nation's overall health. Preventable diseases caused by parasites make the health of the nation worse. To put means to place in a specified position or relationship. For example, the king put his relatives in positions of power. To put plus down means to insult, mock, belittle, or disparage another person. For example, the boss is always putting me down in front of everyone in the office. It's really making my life miserable. By insulting and mocking me, the boss is putting me in a bad position. To bring means to lead, carry, or cause someone or something to come along with you to a place. For example, James brought a bottle of wine to the party. To bring plus down means to cause the failure or defeat of someone or something. For example, charges of tax fraud were enough to bring down the corrupt CEO. Being charged with tax fraud carried the CEO from a position of high status to the low status of a criminal. To recap, when down is an adverb, it means movement to a lower place. When down is a verbal particle, one of its meanings is decline. Thank you for listening. This is Christine from Difficult English Explained.